Good morning. Oh, God. Right. Get ready with me for 9 colors. So I have someone, or it rotates to, a lot of the time I actually do like finishing my clients. Today I am finishing the last 2, I believe. So yeah, there's 9 hair colors today. So I will be there until very late. Not very late, but I'm gonna be done at like 8:30, 9 p.m. It's now like 7, so my first one's at 9:15. It's like 7:30, so we're gonna get ready very quickly and then start heading over to work. My meal prep and everything, she's already done. It's all at the bag at the front, ready to go. I have 2 cans of Red Bull with me just in case. But it is gonna be, it's gonna go very quick actually, because there's five of the colors are back to back. So it's like every hour I have a color, and then I have I think like a 45-minute break or something, and then it goes into the last ones, the last half, which is gonna feel slower. This morning's gonna feel chaotic, but this is what I wanted. Okay, I am doing a heavier beat because it is a longer day today. I'm gonna use more of a full coverage. I am definitely, it's weird, I like a tinted moisturizer because I like light, but I'm definitely a full beat girl. So for today, I'm using my Tom Ford foundation stick in shade 4.5. This is gonna look a little dark because I'm not tan, but I just love it. Like, if you're over 30, like, everything looks so good when you're honestly 18, 19, 16, whatever. So the skin really changes, and this is honestly the best foundation I've ever found. If you know where I can find more, please tell me where. I'm using the Hourglass foundation stick for this. This one, I let this sit for a minute, like for a second, so the heat of my skin warms it up. It's way easier to spread than going in, and I don't like putting stuff at the back of my hand all the time, because I feel like it's wasteful, specifically foundation, to warm it up and then put it on my face. I just feel like it's a waste of product. So yeah, so we got, I was just looking at the schedule, so yeah, 9 colors. Yeah, so I just packed my yogurt. I just had breakfast as well, and before I leave I have my vitamins out, that we're gonna take those babies before we go in here, because energy needs to be high today. Need to be on the A game. And I was like, I'll just show you what I do for work. I don't think I'm gonna have time to remember to film this chaos, but it would be cool to try. The thing is like, you don't want to be ungrateful, because when you start off, you're like so slow. It's very common as well, or you're like slow and you don't have the clients. And what happens is, it's like you're begging for days like this, and then you get to days like this and you're like, I just want a day off. It's like, you gotta be careful what you wish for. I drag it up into the hairline because I want to make sure it looks like it flows. Okay, we're going in with Patrick Ta. She's sculpted. I'm gonna do a bit of a light contour. I need to figure out the bathroom lighting. So my new chairs also came, which I love, but they are awful to put together. Like, I don't know what Claire or whoever was thinking when they decided to make this chair. Beautiful chair, love it. A joke to put together. Like, very difficult to put together. And I read the reviews and nobody said this. So one of them for sure isn't lining up. Like, it's not flush like how it should be. I'll show you guys the chairs once I get my makeup on. Start getting out the door. But nobody told me that it would be like this. Okay, we're using Hourglass. That's not Hourglass. What shade am I using? I use number 3 Fair Rosy. I'm pretty pale though, so. By far my favorite concealer as well, side note, so far. I like NARS as well, POC concealer for covering spots, but this by far is like one of the best concealers I've ever used. Yeah. I talk about this Candle Glow pressed powder by Laura Mercier. It has been discontinued. I don't know why. It was the best powder on the market, especially for a nice sheer just glow. So I start with this one and then I finish with Huda Beauty Cupcake just to make sure everything's like set for the day, so it holds as long as possible. The only thing I touch up when I'm at work is my like lipstick. I actually don't touch up my face, so I do need the beauty to last as long as possible, and I found just what works now at this point. If I do a light clean girl look, it just doesn't last. Like, it looks good for like a 6-hour shift, but because I'm in for 12 today, it doesn't, to be honest. So I need a full, kind of like a heavier beat for the longer days, I find, just so I look put together. We will be doing a lash today as well. We're gonna keep eyes like very muted. So we're gonna just do the Patrick Ta probably. We're doing a lot of Patrick Ta. We'll be doing a Patrick Ta lip liner as well. Number 3 Major Dimensions is this matte. I'm literally using 2 shades from it. We'll be using the Patrick Ta lip liner. She's Strong is like my favorite right now. I have a tendency to lose lip liners very quickly, so I'll be curious to see how long this one sticks around because I actually really like it. I'm just going to add a little bit of bronzer, Hourglass bronzer from this palette, Ambient, on my perimeter. Okay. And then I'm taking Patrick Ta, not too much, the cream, just to liven this up. And then what I do at this point is I will spray my face with setting powder, for spreading, what am I saying? Setting spray. So I'm gonna use Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless, whatever. We're gonna let that cook. I'm gonna put on my eyelashes and that and come back. Okay, so I'm just waiting for the lashes to dry. I did my eyebrows and I just put on earrings. My Alexa was going off, so I have my Alexa Spot or whatever set to go off an alarm 10 minutes before I need to leave, so I know time to like hop to it. So I think for the hair, we're just kind of gonna leave it. I think I'm honestly just gonna leave it as is. Like, I'm not, I just got it washed yesterday. I might have to curl the front, but I'll bring my little clip with me. Usually when I'm this knee deep in this much color today, it'll get thrown up. It'll get thrown up. I feel like that should just work though. Just brush it out. I forgot to charge my Apple Watch. So what I'm doing then is I'm bringing my charger with me, just so I have a digital watch on me at all times. It's honestly a game changer for timers. Okay, so at this point, I have no mascara on or anything. What do I want for lip? My lipstick's in the car that I want, actually. I didn't put eyeshadow on, so I'm just gonna take the one shade, the palest one here, and just like put that all over my eyelid. Just more so they don't, actually I mixed them too. Lightest ones just so they don't look as greasy, more so than anything. But that's all we're doing with the eyes today. I just don't want them to look like, yeah, greasy. Okay, before I go anywhere, then I take, not pound cake. I use cupcake and I use cherry blossom. So I'm gonna take cupcake today. I find cherry blossoms like, well, cherry blossom does have a pink, it's like a slightly pink. So sometimes what I'll do is if I'm like going out, I'll like do the pink with it so it looks more flawless with the blush and stuff. But we're going to work, so we don't need to do that. I take my Beauty Blender little powder puff, by far my favorite powder puff on I've ever used. I only do like the middle because I have smile lines. I don't love baking. The problem is it does actually hold your makeup. So, you know, and you look good in photos, but you look kind of rough in real life sometimes, I think, if you overdo it. So we're just gonna put it where I would normally get greasy first. And I don't really do like under the eyes. I do the corner of the eye kind of thing. So I don't want to be like too crazy, but I don't put as much. It's kind of like what's left over, a little bit more if it's not enough. And then I basically immediately brush it off. So it's not a long bake. It's just enough. I'm using, this is the Hourglass small one. Small little brush. It's nice for like getting in those little corners for it. And then usually I use this one to buff out the blush. So I like using this one up here. But this one I do love. And then I actually have a brush that I'm obsessed with for powder, but it's actually, I got it in the art section of Michael's. So, okay. And then that's it. So I spray the powder on, the setting spray on first to like re-moisturize, and then I do my powder to basically hold everything in place. And then it just kind of snatches it a little bit better. It'll last better throughout the day. I don't even think I'm gonna do mascara. I think this is it, lads. Okay, we're gonna make sure we take our lip liner with us. We have deodorant on. I like it tidy. We are going to wear today YSL, Libra, this one. So we smell nice throughout the day. And then my lip combo's in the car, so decided that I wasn't doing a lip liner today. I'm just going for my little London fog, which is very exciting. I didn't have time to make one when I was leaving, so we're purchasing. But it's the Summer Fridays. This guy is what we've opted for, but I'll show you my fit check when I go to work, what I wear for a long day, and then that's it. I'm gonna get about my day. Okay, I just landed at work, about to start my day and get things organized, but this is the outfit of the day. I wear my Converse